Hello, welcome to another video. And in this video, we'll show whatever added challenges we have on our homepage, and we'll show only active challenges, not all the challenges. And there's one request: please consider subscribing these videos and do like this video. Out of all the audience that we have, 35% of the audience are not our subscribers, so do consider subscribing. Let's start. Uh, Let's go to our code. This was the add challenge part. Let's go to challenges controller in our backend. And in that, we have this index, but this will give us all the challenges. We don't want all the challenges here. So what I'll do is we want only the only active challenges. But for now, what I'll do is I'll just create something called as active challenges, or maybe just active actually. And this active won't require any authentication user. It won't have any set challenge related function, and it won't have authorized admin also, because this is a home page. We want anyone and everyone to access this, right? So in config, I'll have to mention this routes add. I just want the cleanest way to add the custom action. Add custom action to resources and Rails. What is the cleanest way to add it? Collection. Only this? No. Let's do collections. Active. Let's see. Raise. I don't think it will work. Yes, it failed. It failed because of collections, not collection. Okay. Okay, we do have active, but it's a put one. We don't need put. Okay, because we have written put here. What should it be? It should be get. So we have the get. We have all these things, and I think it is the cleanest way. So great. Uh, right now it will fetch all the challenges, which is fine. We will add a scope later on and see this. But right now let's make an API call to see the result. Actually, we don't need to. We can directly do this. What is the URL? This, right? And if we go to localhost 3000 slash API slash v1 slash challenges slash active. Okay, our server is not running. Clear Rails server. Refresh, and let's prettify, and we can see all the challenge basically, right? No route for get Falcon. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. By the way, this is giving this error because it is unable to find route for the favicon icon, because here it is trying to access it, right? So just explaining you why things work in a certain way. So anything else should I focus on? Let's make active challenges actually. So for that, I'll have to add one fake challenge first, which should not be active, by the way. So Rails console challenge dot add or dot create title will be inactive challenge, description will be sample this. Then start date will be date dot today minus 10 dot days. Okay, so 10 days before this date, and date should be date dot today minus 5 days. Let's see. Validation failed, user must exist. Okay. Oh, okay. We have added that, right? So what we'll do is we'll remove from create from here for now, so that anyone can add this. Reload. Validation failed, user must exist. Okay, we have to mention user ID actually, not that was not the issue. We have to mention user ID, or yeah, let's mention user ID only. User dot second. Second user is the admin user. I remember that. Dot ID. Great, we have this. Exit, clear, and if you refresh, we can see two different challenges. And now we will implement the scope to filter out only the active challenges. And in that case, this one should not be visible, right? Let's just first verify the dates. Yes, 21 and today is 26. Great. So now we can go to challenge model, and in that we have to add a scope. Let me check scope in Rails. This one, scope active, where, wait, not this one, actually something very variable type of thing. Yes, this one. Start date, end date, class, no, which is no. I want to pass variables actually, but I don't think we have to pass that. So we will just have to maintain that in the query itself. Start date greater than question mark, and end date less than question mark, or equals to also. Let me think. Equals to also. And start date, let's say today is 26th and I'm starting the challenge on this date, so equals to in this case also. Comma, date dot today, comma, date dot today. So from today's date, which is 26th, start date should be greater than or equal to that. Sorry, start date should be greater than, less than or equals to that, and end date should be greater than or equals to that. I just made just opposite one. uh, let's try this. Refresh. Okay, we are getting no results here. Let me check if we are getting any errors. No, we are not getting any errors. Let me check the logic again if I made mistake with the logic part. Single quoted. Okay, let's make it single quoted first. Okay, there is missing space. No worries. Start date should be less than or equals to today's date. End date should be greater than or equals to today's date. Rails C challenge dot all. The start date of this particular one is, okay, we are starting this on 30th May, that's why. In that case, we will have to get rid of this and this, and let's see. Sorry, not this one. And we can see we are getting one of these. So let's break this down into two parts actually. Start, active challenge, upcoming challenge. Okay. And in upcoming challenge, the start date should be greater than today. Yes, greater than today. That's the only criteria. That's the only criteria. So I'll add this also route. No, no. I'm just thinking. On home page, we will show upcoming challenges. So what I'll do is active and upcoming. And I'll change my, not the best name, but at least it is clear what we are trying to do, right? Active challenges, that's one. Second will be upcoming. So for that, I'll write upcoming challenges and all will be just for the API call. I want to check what all results we get. For active, we'll use at that active challenges. For upcoming, we'll use at the rate upcoming challenges. And finally, all at the rate all. Okay. Now let's make the API call and every all of these should work. Refresh. Okay. Something is cannot find challenge ID. What's that? Upcoming where start date is greater than or greater than end date. Create, sorry, start date is greater than today. Okay, active and upcoming. We got the response. Let's prettify. So in active, there are no active challenges, which is correct because as we discussed, the challenge that we have added is from the future. So upcoming challenges we have and all challenges we have. Now let's add one challenge here. In this, I'll write end date as plus 5 days. That means it is an active challenge because start date was in past and end date is in future, right? Now let's refresh and we should see one item in active. One item in active, great. Some in one in upcoming, great, and all great. So what I'll do is I don't need all challenges here. I just need active and upcoming. All those challenges which have been finished, we'll create a separate criteria for that, but we won't show them in home page, right? So let's fetch all of these and let's get rid of this all. Okay, and quickly create a model and basic details. Let me see time. Okay, so let's end this here. APIs, challenges. We don't want to add challenge. We want to get active and upcoming challenges. Okay, so we don't need JWT authentication, JWT token for this particular API. It is just a GET API. You can see we are able to use this in browser also, in which we haven't provided any token. But I will still pass this token. It won't get used on the backend. Uh, but the advantage of that would be in future when users have participated and all those kind of things have happened. In that case, when I pass this token, I can categorize those challenges on the backend in a way there is one extra object which is your challenges, and that can be added here as a separate entity. Okay, that's what I was thinking. We'll see. So JW token, we don't need body for this. It's a GET request, and we definitely don't need body for this. And the API call will be active upcoming challenges slash active slash upcoming. I'll keep it as it is. I won't go in depth of it. And let's start. Close, close. I don't think we need it in here also. So let's remove this. I'll just copy this entire object uh, and create a component. No, not a component, container out of it. Component will be the individual item related to challenge. Container is basically showing all those challenges together, right? And inside that, I'll create a new file called challengelist.jsx. Yeah, let's copy this entire challenge, paste it here just to avoid the setup work and all. We'll see if we need these errors and all. We need these cookies, we need this navigation. No, we don't need this navigation for now. Or maybe we do. Yeah, let's keep it right now because when we'll click on the, no, we don't need this. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this because we are not showing anything. Let's get rid of this. We are not submitting anything, so let's get rid of this. Most of the things won't get called. Handle response, we need this, but we don't need this error call. To do handle error. We won't be showing error, but we might need to handle it somehow. So yeah. And inside this, let's get rid of everything. Challenges. Yes. And what should I do? Let's get rid of all these things also. We don't need these. We can get rid of this. Now we just have to call this API. So for that, I'll use effect. It won't depend on anything. So there won't be any dependency array. And instead of this, we have get active upcoming challenges. And upcoming challenges. And we need JWT token in this. So cookies.jwt. Even if it does not exist, that's fine. It can be null. We don't need to pass any object. So let's get rid of that. What else? We don't need this. We'll use const use state. Sorry, not use state. Uh, Active challenges set active challenges. Use state. By default, let's use null only for that. You can use the other option of using it is an empty array because this will be an array. So using an empty array is also fine. Either way, it's fine. Not an issue. Active challenges, upcoming challenges. Great. And anything else should I use? No. So once we get the response, we have to decode it. So const data is equals to await response. I think we did it here. Response.data. Yes, I think that should be it. Or we'll see if there is any other, no worries. Active set active challenges, and inside that we'll use data dot active. This is we are writing active because we have mentioned it in our API call. Let me see this API this. We have mentioned this active, right? So we are using that, and this is upcoming. This entire thing object will be equivalent to data. coming, upcoming, set upcoming challenges. Great. Now, once we have these challenges, what we can do is we can use it. For now, we'll do something very simple. We'll just show the count dot length, upcoming challenges dot length. That's it. Now, anything else? Should I do this? We will have to use this, change this challenge list, and let's use challenge list here. Let's remove this one also. Anything else? That's it. So let's use this challenge list in our app.js. Navbar features just below this challenge list. npm run dev. Let's see what we get. 0, 0. Great. Why is that? Maybe because of some response. So let's inspect the response. Console. Cannot read properties of undefined reading active. Okay. Uncaught this. Can we log this response? Yes, response, and inside that data should have been there. Or is it body? No. Let me see this API call. If we go to the API call, when everything is okay, we are passing the response, and API call using fetch in JS and React. Response dot. Okay, we are not able to see this in code. Okay, dot JSON. That is what I was missing. I think so. Yes, we got this. We got the data. And by the way, why are we getting? Okay, this is something weird. It should not have happened. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are getting 6. Twice is correct, but why are we getting it 6 times? So for that, what I will do is, let's see if empty array changes. Yeah, that means I'll have to add empty array in our previous one also, because there is definitely some mistake around this thing. Twice is correct because I might have explained this earlier also. We are using strict mode here. So in strict mode, uh, what React does is it will render each component twice. So if this component is getting rendered twice, this API call will happen twice, which means this log will be shown twice. Okay. And the reason for that is uh, if after the first render, whatever is the output, and after the second render, whatever is the output, if both of them are different, then React will show us a warning or an error that, hey, you cannot do this. Your components should have same output for same input. Okay. And that's why it does double render. And we got the active one, which is ID3, and inactive one, which is ID1. All of these are correct. So that's it for now, actually. Uh, next one, we will show the challenges correctly, basically. We'll show the upcoming challenges separately and incoming active challenges separately. But for now, I think if you want to do this on your own, you can easily do this. There was one video I created using map in React. You just have to use that same thing here also. Great. So let's get rid of this. Anything else? We have implemented this scope and check. We have made all the testing, also basic testing. That's it. Thanks a lot. Do consider subscribing these videos, like these videos, and comment on it. Thank you. Bye bye.